You will see the. Yes, we are live now.
Yes,
We are live.
please. Yes,
Can
yes,
you hear
please.
me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I am
Okay.
getting you, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Yes,
Welcome, sir. Before I introduce you to my viewers,
yes,
I would like to say something that to the viewers. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully they will join us and they will listen to the this fruitful conversation on the bar elections, Jammu. Uh, uh, Welcome, the viewers. We all know that there is a jubilation about the Jammu bar elections. The whole legal fraternity of Jammu Bar Association is rejoicing the upcoming elections, which hopefully are going to be held on 28th of this month. Uh, all the members, they are busy in campaigning along with their candidates of their choice. Uh, Today, before I introduce my distinguished guest with you, I would like to say something about the Bar Association of Jammu. We know that there is a time set for elections to the Bar Association, but because of the onset of pandemic, these elections were delayed, and during the pandemic, now we our bar association is in a position to hold these elections peacefully by God's grace. Uh, we know that bar associations, uh, they are voluntary associations of legal fraternity. All the members of legal fraternity, they are linked, they are concerned with the bar associations because of the reason that they derive various benefits out of it. But we have seen over the years now that there are certain very pertinent important issues which has not been addressed yet, and it needs drastically to be addressed by the new incumbents who will hold the prestigious office of this bar association, the post of president. Uh, Not wasting much time, I would introduce with you uh, my distinguished guest, uh, Mr. Nirmal Kotwal, who is also a senior advocate and is a very brilliant legal practitioner. He is accessible. He is calm. He is non-political, uh, and hopefully, if he holds the position, the things will be different. Now, Mr. Kotwal is, you can see Mr. Kotwal. Yes, Mr. Kotwal, please let the viewers know about your take, how you are going to be different than the other incumbents to the prestigious post of president of Jammu and Kashmir High Court Bar Association, Jammu.
yes.
Yes,
First
please.
of all, I would like to thank this for inviting me on this talk, and I'll also thank all the viewers who are witnessing this live talk about the Bar Association elections. Uh, in fact, I'm in practice from last 35 years in High Court of Jammu and Kashmir at Jammu, as well as in Kashmir also. It is my first election, which is going on in my whole career, and I have filed my nomination papers for the election for the post of president. My endeavor in whole of the exercise is that how I am different from other candidates. There is a difference because I am a non-political person. I have never fought any election so far in my 35 years of career, and this is for the first time I am doing it. I have some different agendas and manifestos which are not redressed earlier. And one of the most important agenda, which is for redressal of the esteemed members, that is health insurance and mediclaim policy. Because we have seen from last many years, the last 2 years, that there is pandemic, and every lawyer, irrespective of age, he has suffered. I have
Yes.
some proposals on that policy. That first I'll see that the policies are being taken by the esteemed members, and the first premium which is to be paid by the respective members who want to be the members of that mediclaim policy or health insurance, that will be 50% will be paid by the member and 50% will be paid by the association. And in case it is not being paid by the association, that I'll make an endeavor to pay 50% of the premium from my side also. That is my first endeavor for the esteemed members of the bar. Secondly, I would like to say that a very long pending proposal is pending for consideration, and it remained for consideration before different governments. That is establishment of a housing colony for the lawyers, especially for those lawyers who have to come from outside this Jammu. Because if they get a place, if they get residential houses in Jammu, perhaps they will be more able to deliver their duties, to perform their duties as an advocate. Because housing is the biggest problem in the state as well as everywhere where esteemed members are working.
Yes.
I have already taken over that proposal for consideration, and I find it that if we approach to the proper authority with a proper proposal, that can get through, and that will solve the problem of most of the lawyers, especially the young lawyers who are here to practice in the High Court. Thirdly, I say that we are facing some of the problems. That is, we don't have any space, both in High Court as well as in the district courts at Jammu, where the lawyers can perform their duties on virtual mode and present their cases to the Central Administrative Tribunal as well as to the Armed Force Tribunal. And I propose to raise construction of 2 rooms, both at High Court as well as in the district courts, of course with the permission of the Lord Chief Justice, that Wi-Fi free services will be there, and the advocates who want to address their cases before the this CAT as well as before the AFT or any other tribunal who is on virtual mode, they can perform their duties in a best and perfect way. That is my endeavor to do it. And next is there is I had been talking about security of the lawyers. That was why one of the point in the manifesto, that there is no proper security in the courts. And recently we have witnessed that one of the senior lawyer has been stabbed in front of her house, and till date no action has been taken by the police except arresting one fellow who has been arrested, and I don't know whether he is actually involved in this offense or not. but still I make an endeavor and to request the authorities to take it to the logical end. And if he has committed this grievance offense against a senior lawyer, he should be taken to task. And simultaneously,
That's right.
I would also request to the this police authorities that in future some special type of security should be provided to the advocates at least in the court premises. And I will also request the Honorable Chief Justice that some proposals on these lines for maintaining the security in the court should be made so that the lawyers should not suffer because of conducting cases of the criminals and performing their duties in a better way.
Yes,
Next, yes, next, I see that there is very uh, hard pressing demand from the lady lawyers with regard to construction, with regard to establishment of a crutch, because my sisters and other lady lawyers who are working in the court premises, they they want to take care of their children in front of their eyes. And if the crutch is established, they can perform the duties in a better way in the court. At least they have this satisfaction that their child is before them. Next, I
yes,
see
sir.
that there is
We will,
some.
sir, we
Yes,
will
yes, please.
dwell on this. We will dwell on this.
Yes,
There are other very important issues which I just want to project
yes, yes, yes,
before you.
yes,
Then you can say whatever you like in
yes,
your manifesto. You see,
yes,
what I have observed over the years, sir, that association, especially the Jammu Bar Association,
yes, please.
uh, it has no constitution,
Yes, right,
no copy
right.
of the constitution, no copy of the constitution have been provided to any member. How it
Yes,
functions, it
yes,
it clouds the transparency of the bar association. There is no audit. They never publish any audit report. What they do, what they do not know, what they don't, uh, or how they do it, who
yes,
audits it. So, huge finances are involved in this,
yes,
but there is no transparency. Uh, my, I just wanted to ask it from you that I want to know it in the interest
yes,
of the viewers, in the interest of the members of the bar, that why this association is not incorporated like other associations. For example,
yes,
there is INBA. I am executive member of the Indian National Bar Association.
yes.
Uh, it is properly incorporated and it has been laid down in the preamble that this
This
association is a
association is a
voluntary association, it is non-profit, it is non-political, it is non-governmental. These things have been clarified in the preamble. Why the
Yes.
Jammu Bar Association is has never been, nobody has initiated to incorporate this association with any this agency. What's
Sir,
the
first of all,
what would you do when you come?
yes, yes.
Is
First
it
of all,
is it not
I'll,
required? Yes,
first of all, I
yes,
would like to make it clear that our one of the esteemed member, now retired as Chief Justice of Guwahati, this High Court,
mhm,
Shri Pramod Kohli Sahab, he
yes,
had taken the steps when he was a secretary of the Bar Association. He had taken the steps to frame the constitution for the bar association. But unfortunately, it could not be registered. And as on date, though we have a constitution, but it is not registered yet. But there is everything, whatever you are saying, everything is provided in the constitution. We have financial committees, we have everything, and the preambles also, how it is to be worked and under what circumstances, what kind of help is to be provided to the lawyers, and what is the modus operandi when a person who is working as the member of the association, how it's to be taken care. Everything is provided in that. I'll make an endeavor to get it registered at the earliest so that we may be an authority in the bar, that we have a constitution. Secondly, the grievance which can be projected and which is projected. I am thankful to the lost team who had been in the bar. They had got the audit reports and everything was clear. And the accounts were made, it was properly audited, and everything is prepared. But still, I feel it that if I am elected as member of this president of the Bar Association, I'll make an endeavor that there should be a financial committee for taking care of the expenses of the bar, which includes the income to the bar and the expenses. And once the financial committee approves any expenditure, which is for the benefit of the association, only then it will be payment will be provided to the rightful person. And it will not be the absolute power of the president or the secretary in isolation to that financial committee that any payment is to be made to somebody which is approved by, not approved by this association or the financial committee. So I'll make an idea that there should be a financial committee in order to clear all the doubts about the expenses of the bar.
It is very important because
yes,
to be transparent is very important for the associations like Jammu Bar associations.
Yes.
Because the fates of hundreds and thousands of young and senior lawyers is dependent on it, on transparency, so that the funds could be clear. Now, the most pressing issue, sir, is that over the years, I have observed it and I have tried my level best on that issue. That we have also seen the distressful conditions of the advocates during the pandemic.
Yes.
And I tell you that this current dispensation of the Bar Association, Jammu Bar Association, have never initiated to blaze even a simple SMS to each and every member of the legal fraternity to check, to test whether he is in a good position or he is in a bad position. And pandemic has exposed this dispensation. Now, my point is that we have seen that there was financial distress to every advocate, irrespective of his experience or not experience. Only a few elite class of advocates, they were well off during the pandemic. Now, my point is that since we have Welfare Fund Act, why it has been taken so long to implement this act, and which has the provisions like pensionary provisions for the advocates, when it is meant for the welfare of the advocates, then why it is so that none of the previous incumbents so far has taken any step to get it implemented? This is the most pressing and very important issue for the advocates. What is your take on this point, Your Honor, sir?
Sir, I feel that everybody has suffered on that count, irrespective of the age consideration.
Yes.
a lawyer who has standing of 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, or 10 years, 50 years, or 45 years, all of them have suffered. Now, my endeavor will be that I was thankful to the Honorable Lieutenant Governor and to the Honorable Chief Justice and the committee of them of the Union Territory. Because I am given to understand that some payments were released by the government for utilization of the lawyers. But that itself was not sufficient. And the way it was provided to the advocate, it was paid to the advocates, the procedure which is adopted, that was not in good taste. I have already talked on that count also in my one of the press conference that it should have been in a simplified way. And the most important thing was that it should be a very secret because we don't know a lawyer who is taking 3,000 assistants, which is not sufficient to sustain, but a stigma has been attached to him that he has taken financial assistance of 3,000 rupees. And that it is one time. It is not that he is getting per month. My endeavor will be, and I feel it that there should be a procedure of providing financial assistance out of the welfare which is out of the funds which is provided for welfare of the lawyers, and it should be on the basis that whenever there is a need to the esteemed member, it will be provided to him in a simplest and most effective procedure. And it should remain secret that what assistance has been paid. Of course, it is with the approval of the committee, and I feel that there is some approval or some kind of approval is to be provided by the Honorable High Court also, because the powers under Bar Council is being exercised by the Honorable High Court, because we don't have the Bar Council at present.
Yeah,
That is why
I
we are
will raise that.
facing.
Yeah, I will raise this issue also, sir.
Yes,
Uh,
that is one of my concern also,
yeah,
because
that
there is
is
no
that is
Bar Council.
these are
That is
major issues. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes.
that is why the lawyers are not getting proper,
Yeah,
assistance, and we are
yeah.
not
There.
able to take our decisions ourselves.
Yeah, that's
And
right. That's right.
this is the most important institution, and the power
Yeah,
is not with the lawyers. And
yeah,
once the power comes to the lawyers and the committee
yeah.
and this
Coming,
bar council, then everything
coming
will
to
be
this.
set right.
Yeah, that's right, sir. Coming
My
to this
endeavor,
point.
yes, sir, my
Yeah,
endeavor will be. I feel that we have some places in India where old age pension, whosoever wants to retire from this profession, he is getting some financial assistance for, at the time of retirement. Because everybody wants to retire from the profession. Like everybody used to be retired, has to be retired from government service. Like is the situation in this profession also. We can utilize our services, the litigants can utilize our services, still we are in a good condition. But once the health condition deteriorates, I feel that
yeah,
every lawyer is not in a position to deliver towards the clients. And at that point of time, it requires that he has to retire. And there is no benefit. He has to uh, he has to be given some retiral benefits, and that is one of my endeavor also. I talk on that also, and I am making some proposals on that point also, and
when
simultaneously
once.
assistance to the young liars. Just a minute, sir.
Yeah.
Assistance to the young
Yes.
liars. I'll make out some arrangements, of course, with the permission of the competent authority and with the consent of the competent authority, that the young lawyers should get encouraged, because if they get some assistance in a secret manner, they would be in a better position to stay in the profession, and only then we can get good lawyers who can carry on this profession, and it will not crumble down.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. No, coming to your that point, uh, we have seen that the previous governments, prior to the abrogation of deletion of this 370 status and post 370 status, we have seen the previous governments have not done justice to the bar, and the present dispensation of government is not doing any justice to the bar, legal fraternity. A state bar council is a limb which is sine qua non, which is very inalienable limb of the practice of advocates. But over the so many years, not to talk of the previous governments, but of the present governments also, that they are not initiating. They are, if they are initiating, they are just initiating. There is no further development. Establishment of state bar council is very important for the state and for independent functioning of the legal practitioners, because until or unless this state bar council is established, the legal practitioners cannot act independently. They will be on the radar of the Honorable Chief Justice of the state, who is exercising the High Court Bar Association, High Court Bar Council powers under Advocates Act. We have to take away this part from the High Court, and independent bar council, state bar council must be established at its earlier, so that the advocates, the legal fraternity could feel the flavor of independence. Now, what do you say? What is your take when you come to the office of this prestigious presidential office? Would you endeavor to establish state bar council at its earliest? Yes, sir.
Sir, the matter is matter is before the government as well as before the Honorable High Court also. And I know that the Honorable Supreme Court has passed a judgment on this count also for directing formation of this State Bar Council. And the latest, what I know, that the government as well as the Honorable High Court is on it and they are working on it. I feel there is some difficulty in implementing the provisions, and I feel it will take some time. But I'll make an endeavor. If I'm elected, I'll make an endeavor that some roadmap for clearance of this bar council will be initiated. That's my endeavor.
That's right, sir. Now, I will raise a few issues which are very pertinent for the professional this community. We have seen one before that. I will say that since we are a non-political organization, and
Yes.
if somebody affiliated to the active, powerful political parties, they come to the fray of this election, then what I feel is it frustrates the constitution of this bar. And once they are elected, once such political people are elected, then what happens? Uh, they start taking, they start politicizing the organization,
Yes, sir.
which ultimately frustrates the interest of the legal community.
Yes, yes.
When we are a non-political organization, we are
Yes.
non-political, non-governmental,
Yes.
non-profit organization, then why we permit to to file nominations to
Yes, yes,
allow such people to enter into the fray.
sir.
And
Uh,
yes, yes, sir. What is your take
yes,
on this?
uh, sir, we have seen previously also, right from last 10 years, the people who have been elected to this office as president, they belong to one or other party. And we suffered on that count also, because
Yes,
some decisions are taken at political offices and implemented in the bar at the cost of the esteemed members. I want to make it clear that I was also associated with one of the party, that is Jammu and Kashmir Apni Party. But before filing my nomination papers for the post of this president and fighting elections, I made it
yes,
clear before filing my nomination papers that I have resigned from this party and I'll not have any further association with this party in any form.
yes,
Simultaneously, I make an endeavor that everybody whosoever wants to contest the election for the post of president of the Bar Association, he should be a non-political person. And this year, I have come forward with this proposal that the Bar Association office should be politically free. And I initiated this step. But I see that if I am elected, there will be a general house on this point, and I will make an endeavor that the constitution is amended with the permission of the general house, with the consent of the general house, that anybody whosoever wants to contest the elections for the post of president of the Bar Association, he has to resign first from the party, at least for the period. He will not associate himself with any political party uh, if he wants to contest the elections of the bar, because we are facing many kind of difficulties. Once the
and
bar has taken a decision, once the bar takes a
till
decision,
yes, yes,
it could not be
yes, sir.
implemented for one reason or other. And my esteemed members and the members of the bar association suffered on that account.
Yeah.
That is my endeavor that we will clear this mess also, where political parties have made this, uh, a place of fighting
This
in the bar association on political considerations.
political
That should
arena,
not be. That should not be.
because
I
once,
feel,
yeah,
I feel that we are under one umbrella, irrespective of caste, creed, or sex. We are under
yeah,
one umbrella, and we should live like members, and brotherhood should be there from all other religions. We are, and I respect every religion. I have great respect, and I have great respect for all political parties. But at least kindly make the bar association office free from any political interference.
yeah.
Only then we can succeed.
At least for the period, so long as you are incumbent of the
Yes,
bar
yes.
association,
At least it
because
can be done.
yeah, because your constitution it says that we are a non-political organization. That
Yes,
how
that
could
is
we
there.
know?
Yes,
It means
yes,
that
yes,
we breach our own constitution. So
yes, yes,
my last very important, I have uh, hopefully I have made all the major points before you
yes, yes,
presented all the
yes,
major points. But the last which I would like to advert your attention is that decency decency of the places where where the members of the legal fraternity sit, that has to be taken into consideration. Say for example that if we go to the liars canteen, we will
yes,
see there that there is inflow of advocates as the general public.
yes, yes. Sir,
Comparably,
my,
I will compare, yes, one second, sir. I will compare it with the Liars Cafe in Delhi High Court. In Delhi High Court, when you go to the Lawyers Cafe, you will find the lawyers there. They are decently sitting there. They
Yes.
are chatting, they are watching TVs, they are watching. And secondly, we don't get good food in our canteens. At least in Lawyers Canteen, we don't get good food except Rajma Chawal, Puri, this and that. We should have, I think, we should work on the patron of Delhi High Court Lawyers Cafe. Some
Yes.
decency should brought to the canteen so that you see the conditions of the air conditioners there, they are all broken. No air conditioner is operational properly. So this is the canteen which has been given by the bar, and bar has
Yes.
never taken care of it.
Sir,
Uh, what
may I repeat?
what I
May I repeat?
what I
Please,
want to
please.
say, sir, is a good food is a need of the hour for the professional
Yes.
advocates, the legal fraternity, and a place, good place where a hectic lawyer could feel some relief. Your take,
Yes.
sir. What do you say on this point?
In this respect, I'd like to say only one thing, that we have three
Hmm.
canteens in the court premises. One in the High Court, one in the middle between High Court and District Court, and one in District Court. My endeavor would be that at least one of the canteen, which is existing as on date, should be exclusively for the lawyers. But to make it litigant free, I'd request the esteemed members that they have to take care of this. Because if we take our clients along with us to the canteen, then
Hmm.
certainly it is not going to solve the purpose of making it litigant free. So that will be a endeavor which can be put forward for making litigant free at least one of the canteen, which will be exclusive for us. And secondly, what we feel that there is no hygienic food being provided to the lawyers or to the any person whosoever comes to the court. At least there should be cleanliness and proper sitting arrangements should be there, and the food which is being provided that should be free from any problem, and hygienically it should be served to the lawyers. But at
Yeah,
least we'll have a
that
canteen which is
because
exclusive for the
yes,
lawyers.
because it is very important to see that liar remains there the whole day.
Yes, yes,
He has to exert in the court.
yes,
Then when he goes for the lunch, he gets only rajma chawal or
yes,
some puri and this and that. We need good food on the pattern of. It is very. I will suggest that the pattern of Liars Cafe of Delhi High Court must be
yes.
taken into consideration. Uh, my
One thing
last
I'll
point. Yes,
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 sir. Yes,
please.
please.
I want to
Please,
make
sir,
it
please.
one thing more clear, that I have
Yes.
identified two or three places in the court premises which can be utilized for the lawyers only, because the lawyers are sitting on benches waiting for their cases, and because of the this climatic conditions, they are unable to perform their duties in a better way. I have
Yeah.
identified two or three places where it can be made fully AC, so that the lawyers can sit there and prepare in the waiting. They can spend their time and study their briefs there also. That is why
Yeah,
one of the
that's right.
endeavor. Yes,
That will be very good move.
yes,
Two
yes.
points are left. Short, precise points are left. One, I would like to suggest the user that for members of the bar, there must be some code of conduct.
Please, please.
This draft should come from the bar association,
Yes,
like
it should be.
on the pattern of, yeah, Can you take care of this also? That some code of conduct is then seminars,
Yes, sir.
occasional seminars, as in Indian National Bar Association they conduct.
Yes, yes.
Then,
My
it is
endeavor would be that until there is no decency in the members and
yeah,
the respect of the elders who have given 40, 50 and 60 years in the profession, at least their services
yeah,
should be recognized and there should be proper code of conduct. So far as I
that
got
is
many of the complaints, since I am one of the contesting advocate for the post of president, I got number of complaints on this count also, that sometimes there is, because of non-availability of code of conduct for the lawyers,
mm,
some
yeah.
unpleasant situations are being created, and that should be taken care. And in fact, there will be some committee established on that ground also, as per our
That is
constitution.
very that is very important, sir. I hope that a personality like you, who is quite different to others, who is accessible, who is decent, who takes care of their upcoming young liars. Uh, so many qualities which you possess. Hopefully, it will come to the benefits of the young liars community and overall legal fraternity.
Sure,
You
sir.
have spared your precious time with this our this news portal, the OpenView. Uh,
Sure, sir.
uh,
Thanks.
I am highly grateful to you, sir,
No,
that
no, it's my pleasure,
you,
sir. It's my pleasure.
you
It's
have
my pleasure.
appreciated. I wish you all the luck for this post, and
Thank you.
hopefully, the legal fraternity will realize the difference which you have over your other incumbents,
Yes.
and will gracefully elect you, and
Thank you. Thank you.
we will enjoy our practice under your auspices.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much,
much,
sir,
sir.
once
So,
again,
thank you. So
and
nice of
thank you
you.
so much.
Thank
This, for your information, sir, this this video will be available 24 hours on Facebook,
Please, sir.
on
Thank you.
YouTube, our page, the Open View. Anybody can access. Uh, uh, the viewers can access our website by typing the openview.in. Thank you very much, sir, once again.
Thank you, sir.
And
Thank you.
I wish you all the luck, sir. Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you. Thank you. So nice
Thank you
of you,
very
sir.
much, sir.
So nice.
Thank, thank you, sir. We'll end this broadcast now.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.